Marcus Garvey was a staunch supporter of not only inclusion of women, but equality for women. He required, along with the leadership of the UNIA-ACL, that every division and branch of the Garvey movement must have a lady president right next to the man president. No other post-slavery organization that I am aware of, and definitely not no revolutionary nationalist organization, ever required a lady president to preside next to the male president. In addition to that, black women had their own military, the Universal African Motor Corps, the female military of the Garvey movement. No other organization up until that time had a female military that was presided over by female officers until after Garvey. They copied that. And a lot of people don't know this, but white women got the right to vote from Garvey. In fact, there was this Tony Martin talks about this in Race First, the ideological and organizational struggles of Marcus Garvey's in the UNIA, how there were white women who wrote letters to their congresspersons complaining about white women not having the right to vote, but Marcus Garvey at his Universal African Conferences, International Conventions of Africans in New York City, are giving black women the right to be delegates and black women the right to vote. They said, how do you not respect the white woman, but this black man is giving black women the right to do what we can't? That's why white women got the right to vote in 1920, 1921, 22, right around the era of the Garvey conferences, because they insulted their own elected officials with the example of Garvey giving black women the right to vote. So women equality is what I think about when I think of Garvey. Number two, global African leadership. Universal solidarity. Marcus Garvey may very well be the only leader we've ever had who was leader of the African race. My great ancestor, Frederick Douglass, was not leader of the African race. He was not a Pan-Africanist. He was focused primarily on the issues of African people in the Western Hemisphere. Garvey was focused on the issues of African people throughout the universe. No other leader, I think, that I can think of could ever be considered a leader of an African race. They were, most of them, their work was to a specific population. Even our Pan-Africanists on the African continent, they were continental Pan-Africanists. They were not universal Pan-Africanists. Many of them wanted to blend the continent, but they were not interested in blending the continent with the diaspora. So the legacy of Marcus Garvey's global approach to solidarity comes to mind. Number three, his self-determination. Marcus Garvey may very well be the only African leader ever who never took a penny from another race. I don't know of another leader with that size of a movement who refused to take money from non-African people, even when they begged him to.